What's up, everyone? In this episode, we'll be going over what's in your bag.
Wallet?
What's in your bag?
Got it. Thank God. Because there's nothing in my wallet. That'd be a short episode. All right, you want to take that again? I'm ready. All right.
Welcome to episode 8 of Guerilla Warframe,
Where we share our combined experience on set working behind
and in front of the camera
to give you a multi-sensory insight to filmmaking on a budget like never before.
My name is Waddy Jones, professional stunt actor.
I'm ACRYLIC CLASS, filmmaker extraordinaire.
And this is Guerilla Warframe.
Welcome. So I've gotten that question a few times. Like, what do you normally bring to a shoot?
Yeah, and like, what's your everyday essentials to bring on set?
And we're gonna share that with you in 3,
2,
1. And these are my DSLRs, 5D Mark II and the 7D. I know for most people you think this is an antique show, but no, I still shoot with these cameras. They still get the job done. The 5D Mark II I love because of the full frame sensor. You know, when it first came out, the film world went crazy. And you get that nice shallow depth of field. And with the 7D, though it does have a cropped sensor, it does shoot 60 frames per second. So I like to pull it out for those slow motion shots. And they're also great for taking photos, especially the 5D, if I want to grab a quick frame for a thumbnail.
When you're just starting out as a stunt performer, I highly recommend getting hard knees and elbow pads. These will protect you from any hard surface, from concrete to brick walls. Even if you just have to lay a knee down on the floor, this will keep you safe. Sometimes you can't really hide it under some of the clothes you might get, but if you do have the opportunity and they give you baggy clothes, definitely put on your hards. Even if you're not doing anything crazy, any big stunt, you never know what could happen, what might change, so really be prepared with these pads.
Lenses. This is my ROKINON DS Cine Prime set. I have my 14, my 35, my 50, my 85, and my 135. What I love about this set is that the aperture ring and the focus ring, they're all at the same height, which makes it super easy for when I'm on set and I'm switching out a lens. Because they're the same height, I never have to worry about adjusting my follow focus. So it makes for super easy and quick transitions. I like to think of focal lengths like paintbrushes. So based on the emotion I'm trying to bring out of the frame or the intention of a character, I will use a different focal length. And this is my key to the cinematic kingdom. This is an ND filter. It's a variable neutral density filter. And I love shooting with these, especially exteriors when it's sunny and bright outside. I just throw this on the lens, make the image darker, and then open up my aperture, let in a ton of light, and I get this really shallow depth of field. And if you look at most cinematic images, NDs. I never leave home without this.
Soft pads are designed for a low profile look. These fit really well under tight clothes. The only thing is you don't get quite the same protection as you would from hard pads. These still get the job done and are a great alternate if your hard pads are too big and too exposed. You can get these pads from pretty much any sporting goods store, or you can special order them online, most likely Amazon. I highly recommend McDavid. They are great pads, really low profile, and have a really cool hexagon design that molds with your limbs and when your knees bend or elbows bend, and they are very, very comfortable. If you really want to impress them on set, invest in 2 sets of both hard and soft pads. You never know when you're gonna have to pad up that actor, so make sure you're ready.
Business cards. They say they're professional, yet no one has taken one from me. But you might be on the train one day and somebody might just say, hey, what do you do? And you say, I don't know, next.
Girdles, your padded underwear. These are awesome for protecting your hips and your thighs and your butt bone. There's thick profile and then there's low profile. These are actually baseball sliders and those are specific for stunts. They have a hexagon style pattern that flexes nice with the body. I recommend going with the thicker pads and harder pads whenever you can. If you need to wear something tighter and have to go low profile, definitely go with these. Yes, it's a thinner pad, but you still get a great amount of protection from them. So depending on what you're wearing will determine what pads you put on.
This is my bag of tricks, also known as my bag of glass. Anyone who knows me knows that I love messing with the image. I always keep mirrors with me. If I have any like hard light source, or for example, if I'm outside and I want to get a little bit of a flare, this is soft light, so it might not read as well, but I can use the sun, I can bend it, I can put it on the wall, I can flare up the image. Super, super good to have. I got a lot of acrylic glass. I got these from Michaels.
You sure you got those from Michaels?
Yeah, why? I love to use them, throw them super close in front of the lens, and it distorts the image and you get like this crystal out of focus look. You probably notice it in like high-end commercials, product commercials, beauty commercials. And then I have reading glass lenses. I use it the same way I use acrylic glass to kind of morph the image. There's a director, cinematographer, and photographer that I love. His name is Bruno Avelian. He like benchmarked that image. This is a piece of...
I don't know about you guys, but I'm learning about this right now too, and I'm really fascinated, so I hope you're entertained. This is
Hope you are too. And this is an award my father got from Ethiopia Airlines. My father's a travel agent, but he was talking to me one day and like the sun like hit this and I was just mesmerized, and my dad saw me looking at it and he was like, do you want it? And I was like, yeah. He said, take it. So this is literally 1/3 of his award, and I use it all the time. Either I put this in front of a lens, but I find myself mostly using it to bend light. I have a hard source shoot through it, and then it'll emit all of these like little beautiful crystal lights, these little beautiful prisms. So I have that, more acrylic glass, and then I have my articulating arm. You can use it to hold monitors. I usually use it to hold glass. So if there's a specific angle that I love, I'll screw this to the top of my camera, and then I'll have this articulating arm hold it, I'll lock it in, and then I get the exact image I'm looking for. The most essential pieces. Yep. Bring a second tripod. What?
Back pads are my favorite pads. Why? Because they protect your spine. The last thing you want to injure is your back, is your spine. These are really important if you're taking big wrecks. This one is a Dainese motorcycle back pad. This I got when I first started riding. And then once I got into stunts, I just used it as a back pad. The only problem with it is the back of it is a little bulky, and it doesn't necessarily sit well or low profile under clothes. This is a mountain bike back pad where it sits very flush to the body. It zips up in the front, so it's nice and tight. With this, which is really cool, it's very flexible, so it molds with your body when you move, so you can do things like tacos or scorpions without it interfering with your mobility. Also, with the impact on these, it hardens once it hits something. This is really cool. The thing about low profile back pads like this is that you have to be really accurate, especially when you're hitting an object that's thin, something like a pole. You wanna make sure that you're hitting the sweet spot on the pad and not hitting a part of your body that's exposed. I would never show up on set without my back pad. This is equipment you should definitely invest in.
I always carry a 35mm film camera in my backpack. I love documenting behind the scenes. I usually find myself in the most insane places, whether I'm like in a penthouse in Park Avenue or in the most like grungiest places of New York City. I'm always documenting. I love documenting light and studying light, and that's the original reason I started taking film photography.
With that, Adeola is an amazing photographer. If you want to see what he's talking about with the lights and all these cool things he's discussing, go check out his Instagram. It's at AdeolaAllow. I'm telling you, you won't regret it.
Guess I got it. Like for that $15?
It's $20.
Got it. Oh, there's nothing in my wallet. Moving on. This is a light meter. I know I'm a fossil. I use it when I'm shooting film photography. I use it when I'm shooting super 16mm film. I love measuring light. Sometimes I'll just have that on me with no camera equipment. I'm just walking through like a room or walking through the city, and I'll just take it out and just measure light. These are two things that I always carry in my bag.
Les bonus accessories. Those are wrist guards from rollerblading. You can get those from a sports store as well. Throw those bad boys on, slide your shirt or sweater right over them, and hit the ground. Go diving right to your wrists, and you can save yourself from getting scratched up. This right here is an ankle brace, which is great for a stunt person, because if you get injured, you have something prepped. But also, This has little metal bars in it, so when your ankles hit the ground from maybe like a hip toss or some kind of throw, these metal bars protect your ankles from slapping the ground, which has been really, really useful for me, and they fit into your shoes very nicely. Another great accessory is Le Belly Wrap. This is just a simple workout belly wrap. You just wrap it around your stomach, obviously underneath your clothing, and then it can be used as a nice extra layer to take any kicks or punches. But this isn't quite thick enough, so I like to take an extra pad and layer it in there. Give it a go. Hit me.
Dude, I'm not hating you.
Come on, you Grundle. Hit me.
All right, bro. You want me to hit you?
Yeah, man. Let's go, Grundle.
Reflector. Great for bouncing light. White sides for soft light, silver sides for hard light. I've probably used this on 95% of my shoots. Great for recreating light whenever you want. They come in so many different shapes and sizes. I like the circular bounce because it reflects a circle in the human eye, which just seems more natural.
The silver side is also really good for white balancing.
No, it's not. That's actually the gray card, which I didn't bring. It's in my red camera kit. So gray card and chip chart, I always bring them on set, and it's great for when you're in post. You just take a quick reading, and when you take a reading with your gray card or with your color chip chart, you take one straight, and then you'll tilt it in different directions so it can get reflection of the light. And it's great in post when you're working with a colorist because they can do an easy white balance. It just makes coloring 1,000 times easier. Bring a chip chart, bring a gray card. Don't measure with this thing.
Shoeless. These come in handy. Really handy when you are doubling an actor that is a few inches taller than you, and or if you need to fight an actor and production wants you to be close in height, just so it looks better on camera. So I always have these with me, just in case I gotta throw them on last minute. These also just make you feel really good to put a little bit of extra height on yourself.
This is my low pro camera bag, and this thing is equipped with pockets. You have front zippers here. You can usually keep like your keys, clip it on that. I usually put snacks in there, makes it easier to get. Got this front zipper here. Boom. What's really cool, you have a slit for your laptop, you got one for your tablet, and another pouch for accessories, pens, paper. You keep a notebook in here. Onto boom.
Layers on layers on layers.
Customizable.
Layers.
I really dig this little bag. Keep batteries in there, little knickknacks in there, so then they're not scattered around and they don't get lost in the bag. This is all customizable via Velcro. What, you looking at me, bro? Stop it. This is all customizable via Velcro. Depending on the shoot, I'll customize it. You have a handle here. What's super cool about this bag that I dig is this side handle. When you're walking up flights of stairs and you have a tripod sling on your back and you have like an apple box or a slider in your hand, this side handle is super clutch because your bag won't be hitting against the steps when you're carrying it upward like this. This little handle it has at the top makes it really easy for rolling. And speaking about rolling, they're just super smooth. And it's funny because I have other cases, like harder cases, that are really loud when I'm walking down the sidewalk, like, but this you like never hear it. Back pocket here is for the straps. Yes, you can wheel it, but if you wanted to make it like a backpack, you can take the straps out, connect them here, and then just throw it on your back. What's really cool about this, and most camera bags have this, but you'd be like surprised, like the day you're caught in the rain. I can count it on one hand how many times I've used this, but every time I did, it felt so good knowing that like you can protect your camera gear just because I travel a lot in New York City. You have more slots for more stuff. Oh, I mean, yo, if you want a Guerilla Warframe sticker, what should they write? First 5 people to hashtag Guerilla Warframe on their Instagram and comment in our YouTube page
gets a Guerilla Warframe sticker.
Gets a Guerilla Warframe sticker. Everything you saw me talk about, I fit in this bag. And there's some more things I didn't bring that I could also still fit in this bag. Camera bag is key. Any bag you use is key. So you'd be super versatile.
Especially my bag. It's just a gym bag. No need to organize my bag. You just throw everything in it, make sure it all fits, and that's pretty much it. Just make sure all your equipment can fit. That rhymed.
And that's what's in our bags.
That's everything that's in your bags.